This week, Ciera and I are doing another week in our life video, and it is bright and early on Monday morning, and I'm gonna go work out. I've started to my workout mornings every once in a while instead of getting ready at the gym. Sometimes I've just been going to work out and then I come back home and finish showering and getting ready, and I think that's what I'm gonna do this morning. So this whole week I've probably got some pretty busy work days just because the PTA that I was working with has moved, and so now we have no PTA that's consistently working, and so we've been getting some help from a PTA that usually is at a different building, but not like full days or anything. So my days have been very long, and like today I was told that I probably have like 7 hours and 50 something minutes of treatment time. So I've been usually just having longer days, but also like I've been having to like shorten treatment minutes here and there just because like I'm not gonna stay at work for 9-10 hours just to see everyone, because it's not my problem that they don't have the coverage they need. That's how much treatment time I have, but like I'm planning on leaving by 5 o'clock because I'm not staying there forever. Other than that, I believe that we will be podcasting this evening, and that's probably mostly it for what's on the agenda. Breakfast is served, my breakfast sandwich, and then I'm trying some Simply Strawberry for my drink this week. It is 6:30. I just finished my treadmill workout and I did a little bit more reading of my book. I'm really close to being done with going zero. Let me see how much time I have left in the book. 25 minutes left. I'd love to finish it this morning, but I just don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that while getting ready. It is 6:45 and I'm back home making breakfast quick, and then I will worry about rinsing off and getting ready for the day. I'm gonna try and see if I can leave my house around 7:30ish just to get into work a little bit earlier, because like I said, my day might be a long one. And like, I just mean until a point, because it's gonna get to a point where I'm leaving. I'm doing my classic cinnamon toast for breakfast, and then I'm just gonna keep trying to drink my water that I've got my V8 packet in. Come on, let's go. Good morning, guys, it's Ciera. Happy to officially be talking to you. I got ready for work this morning, made breakfast, just dropped Vegas off at daycare, and now we're getting ready to head into work. We're going to be recording another week in our life this week, so I think it should be a pretty typical week. We're working Monday through Friday, which I have not worked Monday through Friday in like last 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm not really looking forward to it. I've had a lot of like days off here and there, which has been nice, but we'll make it a good week together. I'm really probably pushing my luck this morning a little bit by trying to get done everything that I'm trying to get done while also seeing if I can get into work early, but it is 7:25, so my plan to leave at 7:30 maybe isn't happening, but I didn't style my hair yesterday, and I kind of would like to see if I can style it a little bit, especially since we're podcasting after work and I'm not gonna have time probably to style it before we podcast. I also did finish my book, so I'm giving it 4 stars. It was pretty good. Okay, it's 7:40, so I feel like my timing's not too shabby. I have pretty much my lunch packed and my bag packed, so hopefully I can get into work still a little bit before 8 o'clock, and we will pray that my day goes as smoothly as possible. I got done work pretty early. It is 2:40 right now. My last patient refused me, which is why I'm home kind of early. I figure I'll make use of this time. I don't think Megan's gonna get home until like between 4 and 5, so I have like an hour or two probably before she'll be back. And we usually do our Sunday resets on Sunday. I feel like we didn't really do that this weekend, and so I'm gonna do some cleaning on the main level. I need to clean my room a little bit. I kind of cleaned my bathroom yesterday, but I can probably just like fully complete the reset today. So that's what I will do. I also, yesterday, when I was grocery shopping, I got some peach rings. I've been craving them for whatever reason for like the past couple weeks, because a few weeks ago when I was up in Clear Lake and was at that fizz soda shop, they like would top the straws with peach ring, and I normally don't get peach rings, but when I had it I was like, that's pretty good. So I've just been craving them. So I got it, craving is satisfied. Let's start cleaning. One hour later, I've officially gotten everything cleaned up. You probably can't tell too much of a difference on camera, but you know, it was the deep cleaning stuff. And then I finished my bedroom, bathroom. My duvet is drying right now, so when that duvet is done, then I can put it on and be officially done. It's just before 4 o'clock, so Megan could have as much as like an hour left before she gets home. So I honestly don't even know what the podcast is about this week. I'm gonna pull up my computer and see if I need to do some planning for it. I just finished work for the day. It's a little after 5 o'clock. Surprisingly, even though it was a very long day, I got everyone done that I needed to see, and it really didn't feel that long, surprisingly. So I'm gonna head home. Ciera and I, I'm sure, are going to try and be podcasting here shortly. Ciera must have gone to pick Vegas up from daycare. I am gonna prepare myself a snack quick for before I podcast, and probably eat this while I'm watching Ryan Trahan's series. Podcast area is all set up. Megan will be here in like a minute. Got my Coke ready to be consumed. Vegas, why do you keep coming in here? You gotta go lay down on the couch. Take our spots. Today's episode is about what? Hobby maxing. Got some leftovers from lunch yesterday. 2 sushi rolls, 1 shrimp tempura, 1 California roll, and then some hibachi fried rice. So I need to heat up the fried rice. We have quite a few leftovers in the fridge because yesterday for lunch I made one of our dinners, and then for dinner yesterday we made one of our dinners. So I'm reheating some Instant Pot pasta, and then I also put some garlic bread in the air fryer. Time to eat. Snack of the night. My ice cream. 8:30, so I'm gonna finish eating my ice cream, and then I'll probably go upstairs and get ready for bed and try to do some reading. I should pick a novella that I want to read, actually. I have decided on a book / possible series I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and start the first book in the Mind F series by S.T. Abbey. She's read the whole series, and honestly some of my other people on Goodreads that I follow, as well as Sarah Caroli, have read the series. And surprisingly, the whole thing, the covers look horrendous, so I'm changing the edition that I'm reading on my Goodreads to at least make it look less horrendous. But the ratings are really good. So we're gonna try it out. I think if I can remember right, it's like a dark romance where the female main character is a murderer, and the guy that she ends up dating, I don't remember if he's like trying to catch her or if he's like someone that works with law enforcement or something. I don't really know, but all of the books, there's like 5 in the series, and they're all like just barely over 100 pages, which is kind of exactly perfect for what I am wanting at the moment. I'm gonna wear the sleepy tie overnight tonight to try and hopefully wake up with my hair looking decent. I'm trying not to get ahead of myself because, like, who knows, maybe I'll read like 30 pages and I'll be falling asleep. But like on a good evening, if I'm like really invested in a book, especially, I mean, this isn't like a contemporary romance book, but if I sometimes start like a good romance book before bed, like I've been able to finish 100 pages in one sitting. So I'm curious. I'm gonna try and get this pulled up on my Kindle. It might still be loading. I want to see how long it says it takes to read, because like it's almost 9 o'clock. I could potentially like maybe finish it in one sitting. I don't know. I'm not working out tomorrow, so I could stay up a little bit later. See, it says typical time to read 2 hours and 17 minutes. Granted, should I be up for another 2 hours before I go to bed? Probably not. I feel like I slept on my neck wrong. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's my first time talking to you guys in the vlog today. I just finished a workout, an upper body day. It was an alright workout. And now, got my breakfast to eat on my drive to work. 6:54. This could be famous last words, but I'm going through like my caseload in my head. And I feel like it might be a short day, like either I'm done at lunch or maybe have like one person to see after lunch. So that would be kind of nice. I don't know if I told you guys this yesterday, but I work my PRN job like 1 weekend a month usually. And I just worked my July shift like 2 weeks ago. And I just got my schedule for my August weekend, and it's August 2nd, which is this Saturday. And not that I have anything going on this weekend, but like I went into this week being like, hey, just get through this week, and then I got my weekend, and to then find out like, oh no, I actually have to work on Saturday. That was kind of a bummer. That's why having some shorter days, you know, throughout the week would be kind of nice. And if I do get done early, I need to really make some ground in reading The Conditions of Will, because I need to finish that by like Thursday or Friday, so we can podcast about it. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I have 7.5 hours of treatment scheduled for today, but I might see if I can do like a group or concurrent or something to improve that, because I don't want to work another 9-hour day. So we have tonight we're doing a family game night. Some of the family on our mom's side are hopefully going to be hanging out, and we'll see if we can bring some games, and we're doing taco night. I don't have a lot of time to do some extra reading this morning. It's 7:17, but I started reading like one chapter and I have 7 minutes left, so I'm at least gonna finish this, and then I shall start getting it ready for the day. I do apologize if the heat is really, or if the AC is a lot, but like it is like 97 degrees right now. I need the AC on. Finished up with work. Good day, no groups or anything, which is always nice, and it's 3:30. So some exciting news. I'm gonna have Megan overlay some clips of what I got, but my work, I think I've talked to you guys, is renovating the upstairs area where the old therapy gym was. They are redoing the dining room, and then making like a separate PT and OT therapy area, and they're finishing up. We're supposed to be moving in by the end of this week, I think, and I am just so excited. Like, the therapy gym that has been our makeshift gym for the past couple months has been manageable, but like it's not the best setup, and it's pretty inconvenient, like location wise, compared to where most of our patients are at. And so seeing the area, this is my first time that I saw it, because I've been like kind of like wanting to wait until it was done. And we were talking about like, you know, where we want stuff to be set up, and like where our mat table will go, where the new stuff will go. We might be getting some stairs, fingers crossed. And so it's just like making me really excited, and like I feel like I'm getting like, you know, my therapy spice back of like, okay, now I'm feeling like creative, feeling like I can like really dig into stuff. Not that I, you know, haven't been, but I felt limited. And so this has been an exciting revelation. Gonna head home. I think I need to do some reading before game night, and I probably need a shower as well. I am going to make a pit stop at Hy-Vee before our family game night tonight because Ciera and I still haven't really decided what we're bringing to the gathering. I am going to try and shower and wash my hair before we go to game night because it needs to be hair washing day either tonight or tomorrow when I go work out. And I don't really want to delegate time to washing my hair tomorrow at the gym. So we'll try and do it quick before we go. My day at work today was actually like really surprisingly good. Just like obviously it was a super busy day. Like at the end of the day I had like 7 hours and 40 minutes of treatment time. Some of that included a concurrent, but I only worked like just over an 8-hour day. My productivity I think was really good in part because I did really good with my point of service documentation today. And then I also just like wasn't really running into roadblocks, and the concurrent helps obviously. And then I had like a few patients that were like at set scheduled times, so that sometimes helps too because then I know for sure like, okay, I'm going to be seeing this patient at this time. But still like an exceptionally good productivity day. Alright, it was a little before 6 o'clock. Ciera and I are both showered and refreshed. I mostly just kind of did a rough blow dry on my hair, and maybe I'll style it tomorrow when I'm at the gym. But we're going to our grandma's. We'll play games of some kind. I'm bringing our black beans, and we'll have to cook them there. We are back from family game night. It is 8:30. I think that Ciera and I are both planning on trying to read our books a little bit. We tried, like team-wise. It was a trivia game that we played. Our teams were tied for first. Yeah. I am like halfway through or a little more than halfway through The Risk, and I should be able to finish it tonight because I think I have like an hour left. So I'll be happy to finish that, and then I guess I'm gonna probably pack a gym bag to try and get myself to work out in the morning. Obviously I did not get up to go work out, so I slept in. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that it was raining, and when I woke up, getting up and dealing with the rain just seemed like too much to me. It was also like storming last night, so I feel like I didn't get as good of a night of sleep. I'm not really sure what my schedule looks like today. I know that one of my outpatient people that I usually see today told me that she was canceling for today, but then I also have like a couple Part B evaluations that I'm not sure if that's gonna get added onto my schedule or not. Probably still a pretty full day, which sucks because then I can't like go work out before our dad's tonight. It's his birthday today, so we're going over to his house to like celebrate and do cake and ice cream and stuff. I was very excited to go to work. I think I'm ready to go. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I just dropped Vegas off at daycare, and now I'm getting ready to head into work. I think yesterday I was saying that it was gonna be a short day, and like I got done maybe like a half hour early, not super early, so I feel like today will probably also be a full day, which is fine. You know, I'm getting paid, so whatever. But crazy weather we had last night, just like super stormy, really loud. Woke up a couple times, so I know Megan was supposed to go to the gym this morning and then didn't because I don't think she slept very well. So still raining a little bit, but I think that the crazy weather is behind us. Ideally, I would love to finish The Conditions of Will tonight, so that Megan and I could podcast either tomorrow or Friday. I did end up finishing my book last night. I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I'll probably plan on like continuing the series eventually, but I don't know if it'll be like the next thing I read. It's 7:15. I think I'm gonna style my hair with the wavy talk just to get it smoothed out and styled and looking nicer. And then I was gonna double check what time we're going to my dad's, because I feel like if I'm done with work between 4 and 4:30, I should just go work out, and then I can like shower and stuff at the gym and go straight to his house if I need to. And I should have time to do that. Just says Wednesday evening, so I think it'll be fine. I think that while I style my hair, I'm gonna put on the newest episode of the Buried Bones podcast since it's Wednesday. This is exactly right. It is 7:45. I'm getting ready to head to work. I'm really gonna aim to try and be done by 4 o'clock today. Fingers crossed. So, hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully my schedule is manageable. And I will probably talk to you guys after work. 12:30. Got off work just before 3 o'clock. And now my plan is to try to lock in and read as much of my book as I can before I go to my dad's house for his birthday today, which I think will be about 6 o'clock. I also will need to pick Vegas up at some point, but I'm gonna read a little bit first. Again, I have 4 hours left in this book, so it would be very hopeful for me to get this book done today. Hopefully for sure tomorrow. It's my goal, so we can podcast about it. I am enjoying it. It's a fun read for me so far. Yeah, I'm gonna sit my butt down here and get reading. Got some little snackies for my reading, Coke, and then 2 energy bites. I am back home from work. It is about 4:30, and I have just enough time where I'm gonna go squeeze in a workout quick and then shower at the gym and then just go straight there to my dad's house. We should have just enough time. Here's what I'm wearing to go work out. Sports bra is from Target. These are Align shorts from Lululemon. And I've got a change of clothes for my gym bag to change into. I am now getting ready to head to my dad's house for birthday stuff. And I was reading. I know I was taking breaks and stuff and I picked bags up, but according to my Kindle, I was only reading for like an hour. So I still have like 3 hours left of the book. Don't know how and when I'm gonna finish it so we can get this podcast episode up. 8:30, I'm going to get back on my reading grind. Here's Vegas, he's definitely ready for bed. I actually got home sooner than I thought we would after being at my dad's house for a little bit. So in theory, I have like an hour and a half that I can read right now. But I'm also like distracted thinking about other stuff that I want to be doing. So like, will it be a full hour and a half? I don't know. But I could potentially have an hour and a half, which would help me for tomorrow. So I'll try to update you guys with how much I get done by the end of my reading session tonight. I'm doing a face mask before bed tonight because I felt like I'm getting like some pimples forming. So I'm gonna do this and then put some pimple patches on overnight. And I also was doing it because I was like making a TikTok talking about my dating non-negotiables because I've been slacking on TikTok and that I thought would be good talking content. So I'm gonna work on editing it now because I just have the clips that I finished recording. And then by the time I finish editing it, maybe uploading it, this will be done. Okay, final update for the night. It is about 10:30, so I did in fact stay up later than I, was intending to. I have just over an hour left in the book, so I think I should be able to finish it tomorrow, and hopefully we can podcast. Plan is for me to get up and work out in the morning. Fingers crossed that I'm not lazy in the morning and actually get myself there. If I do, I may do 12 through 30, which will give me a half hour of reading time. And then I feel like I'll be done before Megan is done tomorrow anyways, in which case I can hopefully finish the book and then the podcast, and all is well. I'm genuinely so shocked that I got this morning. It's Thursday. It's 5:40. I got up at 5:50 to go work out. I'm doing 12 through 30. I told you guys I went to bed at 10:30, which is like, usually I try to go to bed at 10, whatever, a little bit later. And then my mind was just running a million miles a minute, which it usually does not. And I could not fall asleep. So like, I'd be trying to fall asleep, couldn't fall asleep, go on my phone for a little bit. And I do know like I was up past midnight, which is so not usually something I do. I feel like I usually don't have a hard time falling asleep. That being said, I feel okay right now. We'll see if I crash later in the day. We're one day closer to the weekend. I am on Vegas duty this morning and I'm gonna be dropping him off at daycare in a little bit. And in terms of my work day today, I'm not entirely sure my treatment time or estimated treatment time, but as it has been this week, I'm sure it's gonna be plenty long, and I'm gonna do my best to get in and out in 8 hours. This evening, technically our book club podcast is supposed to go up on Saturday, but Ciera hasn't finished reading the book yet, so I'm not really sure if we're recording that or not. And then I would like to start editing the Week in Our Life video this week. Workout workout is done. I'm actually sitting in my work parking lot already. It's 7:16, getting ready to head inside. And I'm hoping for, you know, I don't think it's gonna be a short day, but I feel like it'll be a manageable day. And then as far as my book goes, I only have 27 minutes left, so I will finish it today. We should be able to podcast today. All is well. And I think I'm gonna mow this afternoon, or this evening, I guess, which will be fun. Yes. Checking in over my lunch break. I have one eval that I'm for sure gonna do, possibly a second one I'm adding on. And then unless we have any admits coming in, that might be it for this afternoon. So it could be kind of short, which would be nice. And also, we're moving up to our therapy gym today. So I don't know if I'll see everything moved in, but tomorrow we should be upstairs. It's 2 o'clock, I'm done for the day. I ended up doing that first eval I told you about. And then I opted to just save that second eval for tomorrow because I looked at my schedule and I should be able to fit it in, kind of pending if we have any skilled admits or not. But like they're moving the therapy gym stuff like literally at 2 o'clock. And I just know that the patient that I am evaluating is a very high level patient because he lives here and I'm seeing him around. And I would like to have a therapy gym space to evaluate him. And I can't do that with them moving stuff. So, also no admits came today, which is kind of scary for tomorrow. We have like I think 3 empty rooms that we'll see if we have a crazy admission schedule. I hope not, but that just tends to be the case on Friday. But hopefully when I come into work tomorrow, we're upstairs in the therapy area, which is so exciting. And I even talked to my director about like facility possibly getting more equipment for us. Did I ever tell you guys about this? I think they are gonna get us some stairs, and I think my director's gonna ask about getting different like flooring services, like if we could get like a turf that could be rolled in and out, or like high pile carpet that we could like roll, you know, in and out, and like some other stuff that like we could just practice like some other more challenging balance surfaces. And then I also asked about a like standing or adjustable table or desk, so she's gonna ask about that. And if we could get those, then I think I would be a happy camper. I'm a happy camper anyways. Our new gym area is beautiful. I'm excited to like get things organized where I think it would be a good fit between me and my other coworker that's a PT. That's gonna be like our designated space, and I'm just so excited. It should hopefully be a good Friday tomorrow, even if it is kind of chaotic if we have a bunch of admits. I am back home. Here's my game plan. I think that actually getting off early is super helpful for me today. Plan number 1, finish reading my book. Actually, plan number 1, I got an order in from TikTok shop, and I'll show you guys, but I'm gonna make a TikTok. I just ordered a workout set, and I'm going to make a TikTok about it because I am very low on TikTok inspiration these days, and so it's something. So do that first. Then I'm going to finish reading The Conditions of Will. Then I mow the lawn, which actually works out really well because since I'll be finishing The Conditions of Will, I'll need a new book. I technically think that the next physical book that I want to read, I think it's like All Sinners Bleed or something like that. All the Sinners Bleed. That's my next physical book that I want to read, or like book on my Kindle. However, like an hour or 2 ago, I just got notified from Libby that Air of Fire, which is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series, is now available on audiobook for me. And so I might start that while I'm mowing the lawn, and then I can do like a combo audiobook, physical book, because I do have the physical book. Once I finish All the Sinners Bleed or whatever that book was. I'm charging some batteries right now because sometimes our lawnmower batteries die super fast. So I'm hoping that kind of doing all this other stuff before I then start mowing will prevent me from having to wait on the batteries. Megan, I don't know when she's done. I know she's like just busier in general this week, so I'm guessing she'll be done until like 4 or 5. And it's only 2:19 right now. So I think we're in a good spot. Okay, TikTok saw it first, but here is the set. It's from Gold Hinge. I think you can purchase on TikTok shop, or just, I think they have a website, but I really like it. The material honestly feels very like a line dupe-esque. I know they have this color, which is a blue, and then they have like a raspberry pink color. I'm more of just like a navy person compared to pink, and it's exactly what I was looking for. Like, I just love this two-tone white layered look. So I feel like I might just lounge in it for a little bit while I'm finishing my reading, And then, I mean, I could wear it mowing the lawn, but I feel like I want to save it for, you know, a cuter experience than just mowing the lawn. So I'll probably change it to something else. Book is officially done. I think it's 4 o'clock. What am I saying? It's 3 o'clock. Give it 4 stars. I really enjoyed this book, actually. It kind of reminds me of The Favorites by Lane Fargo, which actually was it was our first podcast book club book. Just with like the drama and like the interpersonal relationships, like it kind of reminded me of that, which I quite like. So I need to find more books like that, I think. I'm now going to start mowing the lawn. I am done with work for the day. It is a little bit before 5 o'clock. I saw my patients that I was supposed to see. I had quite a bit of like extra documentation due, just with like progress notes, research. I had an evaluation and a few discharges today. My day tomorrow is probably gonna put me into overtime, which like is kind of to be expected, just given that we're short-staffed compared to normal. But it is what it is. At least I get paid more money when I go into overtime. I actually don't know. I've maybe gone into overtime like once with this company. Usually companies like this like don't want you to go into overtime if at all possible. But like our caseload's just too busy right now that like there is no other option. Long time no chat for me. The lawn is mowed. I'm like 2.5 hours into air fryer now because I was on double speed. Showered, hair freshly styled. It is 5:40. I'm gonna pick up Vegas. He should be pretty wiped out from daycare today. And Megan and I will be book club podcasting shortly. It's time for us to record our book episode. It is 6:30. These usually take like 30 to 45 minutes. They're a little bit shorter than our normal podcast. So I thought Vegas was gonna go lay down. So hopefully he does that again shortly. 7:26, finished recording podcast. I'm going to try to get it edited and uploaded. Fun fact, we have to like stop recording every 28 minutes because we have a DSLR and it's annoying. And we forgot to press record on our, what is that thing called? Our Zoomio? Whatever, the thing that records the audio on the mics. We forgot to record that, but we were recording on the camera and talked for another 17 minutes. And then when we were done, we wrapped up. We were like, oh, that wasn't recording. So then we had to like recollect our thoughts and like record a second half of the podcast. Hopefully it flows well. But I will do this and then hopefully we'll get started on dinner soon. Alright, dinner's done. It's gonna be a late one, but here's a spread. We've got the burger, onions, garlic, got the sauce, tomatoes, pickles, cheese, lettuce, potatoes. Ciera's working on some leftovers, making just enough lunches for our days tomorrow and then your Saturday shift. Yep. I'm a little upset that I'm not getting around to editing the vlog until now because it's a little later than I wanted it to be, but it's almost 9 o'clock. I would love to get stuff edited through Wednesday of this week, at least a rough cut. So I'm going to make myself as cozy as possible. I don't usually edit like this, but I'm pulling out this bad boy from PT school and I'm editing from my bed. I have to wait until Ciera's stuff finishes uploading because she's using the hard drive right now, but then we're gonna get to work. I'm gonna try and see if I can edit till like 10 and see what I can get done. And then I'm planning on working out tomorrow morning, so then I should really go to bed. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's Ciera. I'm finishing getting ready for work, and I'm just so happy it's Friday. Granted, that doesn't mean too much for me because I am supposed to work at my PRN job tomorrow, so it's not, you know, true weekend for me after today. I'm gonna try and, you know, kind of act like it is. Great news. Like I said yesterday, I believe when I go into work today, I just gotta go straight to our new therapy room, which will be so exciting. And I hope that just puts me in good spirits for the day, which I may need pending if we get any skilled add-ons, because I think we have 3 empty rooms and no one came yesterday, and we were like potentially having 2 people come yesterday, so I don't know if we have no one coming and they're just getting pushed off to next week, or if we've got 1 to 3 people coming. I don't know. Based on my schedule yesterday, I had 5.5 hours of treatment, and then I think I'll have like some blank spaces for potential skilled admits and or the eval that I didn't do yesterday. I can also do today. Happy Friday, everyone. I made the decision before we went to bed last night that I wanted to try and keep editing the vlog this morning. So I'm working on editing yesterday's clips, and then when I come home from work, I will finish editing and putting in Friday's clips. But it is 6:50. I got up around 6:20, and I've had breakfast. Megas is chilling with me right now. And yeah, today technically I only have like I have like 6 hours and 40 minutes of treatment, but that does include a 5-person group. And I do have a couple outpatient people scheduled today, and then like I'm supposed to help facilitate a telehealth eval for a skilled admit we're getting today since our OT is out today, which I've done telehealth myself, but I've never been the one to facilitate it. So I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. And usually if I have groups scheduled for my day, I like to try and get them done in the morning just to like know that I got it done. I'm also 100% going into overtime today because I obviously am like, I only have, what, 6 and something hours that I'd be able to work before I hit 40, and I'm definitely gonna be there longer than that. And then I also have some online training stuff that I might also bring home to do today / this weekend that I need to get done. And I'm on the clock for those too, which, whatever. It's 7:30. I have clips all cut and edited together. I've got the day title stuff put in, and I've got music ducked with all the clips that I have in. So, pretty good. Hopefully I'm doing myself some favors when it comes to finishing editing later. But like I said, it's 7:30, so I need to get ready and go to work. I feel like with how humid and stuff it's been recently, my hair just has not been looking the hottest, and it's been annoying me. Stretch. I am home. I got up at 2 today, so it's 2:40 right now. I was supposed to have a full day, but I had a slot on my schedule for a possible admit. And we only had one coming today, and my coworker had them on their schedule. So then that took an hour off my schedule, and then someone else that I was gonna see for an hour canceled. So I only worked like 6.5 hours today, a little bit less than that. But I'm not complaining because I have to work tomorrow, so I'll take a shorter day on a Friday. And I did offer to take some people with my coworker's schedule, and he offered me someone that he missed from yesterday and didn't want to give me anyone from today, and I went and tried them, and they didn't want to be seen. So I tried, whatever. I'm gonna go and take Vegas on a walk and listen to Air Fire on audiobook, and then when we get back at 4 o'clock, Vegas has his annual wellness visit that we'll need to go to. Also, if you are wondering, the therapy gym today, therapy gym of my dreams, it was so nice. I got everyone that I worked with today down there, and it's just so much closer to where most of our patients or residents are at, and it was a dream. And I look forward to us continuing to get more equipment, hopefully. So it was a very nice day. What a day. What a long day, but we're through. We're through the week. I am done with work. It's a little after 3:30, so I'm gonna go home, and I would like to finish editing the vlog. So you guys know Friday evenings usually cut a little bit short, but I want to finish editing the vlog before I go to the gym and work out and like enjoy the rest of my evenings. So that's just what we're gonna do. But yeah, I had a group today that I did, like 5 people, and then 1 skilled eval, a couple outpatient treatments that luckily, I know I said earlier I was gonna have to like struggle with moving some stuff around, but I actually saw both my outpatient people in the morning sooner than I was planning on, which worked out well. And then I had to help facilitate a telehealth eval with the skilled admit that we were doing for occupational therapy, which I myself have done telehealth in the past, but I've never been the one to facilitate it, so that was a little bit different. Yeah, I'm just glad it's the weekend, and I did bring my work computer home though, because there might be some trainings I need to do over the weekend, so we'll see. Look who's home! Yay, this is the earliest I've been in all week. So it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm actually getting ready to take Vegas to his vet appointment, and Megan's gonna edit this video. So we wanted to end it now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know any videos you want to see in the future, whether it's other types of vlogs, reading content, whatever it may be. And we'll try to do it. Subscribe, go listen to our podcast, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you next video. Bye. Bye.